Guys, we have got to talk about this crazy story going around on the internet right now.
It looks like JoJo Siwa and her partner Kath Ebs are officially over. And now, Kath is spilling all the tea.
Clearly, we have a lot to talk about, so we are going to break it all down.
The drama surrounding JoJo Siwa on Celebrity Big Brother UK just got even messier, because Kath Ebs has finally broken their silence and is speaking out about everything. If you haven't been keeping up, here's what's been going on. JoJo entered this season of Celebrity Big Brother UK, and at first, viewers really started to like her. She was dealing with some tough situations, and people were rooting for her. But things quickly took a turn when fans started questioning JoJo's character, mainly because of how close she was getting with her housemate Chris Hughes. Now, if you don't know, Chris is a reality TV star from the UK, best known for being on Love Island. He's had his fair share of controversy over the years. Inside the house, JoJo and Chris became super tight very fast, and when I say tight, I mean they were always together, hanging out, cuddling, forehead kisses, you name it. People online immediately started asking, wait, isn't JoJo supposed to be in a relationship outside the house? Seeing JoJo being so affectionate with Chris, and sometimes joking and saying things that felt way too flirty, made a lot of fans accuse her of emotional cheating at best and straight-up disrespect at worst. And then it got even worse. JoJo had conversations inside the house where she openly questioned whether she should even be in a relationship. And because Big Brother has live feeds, fans were able to watch everything unfold in real time, clip it, share it, and react to it. People couldn't believe that JoJo seemed to forget her partner, and the rest of the world could see and hear everything she was doing and saying. It's clear JoJo has been doing a lot of reflecting inside that house. It seems like she realized she didn't know herself as well as she thought she did, and that's totally okay. But the way she handled things didn't seem to show much care for how Kath would feel watching it all unfold back at home. On the show, JoJo also opened up about her identity, saying she realized she might not be strictly lesbian but actually identifies as queer. Meanwhile, Kath was at home, trying to hold on to hope that their relationship was still strong, thinking maybe JoJo was just playing things up for TV. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Kath shared in a TikTok that before JoJo left for Big Brother, she had pre-recorded daily video messages for Kath. Every day, Kath would get these loving videos, believing their bond was still strong. But no, after flying almost 24 hours to the UK, Kath reunited with JoJo and got dumped less than an hour later.
They thought I would come on here right now with my partner, being like, it was just a TV show and it was all fabricated and we're happy as Larry. The truth of the matter is I decided to show up for my partner and hold up my end of the bargain of being in a partnership and being a teammate, and I flew across the world to support and be there and hold that person in whatever they would be experiencing, leaving such a wild experience. And instead I was dumped at the after party with Chris in the next room. Which is crazy to say out loud. It's truly crazy. Like, there's a lot of processing that needs to happen, which maybe I should be doing before getting online, but honestly I've been quiet on here for 2 weeks and I felt like I've sat in this, and I think now I'm at the point of, I guess, some level of clarity that I and I guess we, people viewing, weren't crazy to what they were seeing, and that a lot of the things that were depicted were rooted in truth, and I have become collateral in that truth.
Kath also explained that people online had tried to warn them about everything, but they chose to believe JoJo instead. Kath even mentioned that JoJo had talked about wanting to marry them before all of this happened, which makes the situation even more painful.
I will take accountability for the fact that the internet, oddly enough, did warn me, and I had my own instincts, but I chose to believe in what I thought was, I don't know, the kindness and the connection I experienced on my own level, like in my own life, and I wanted to honour that and believe that because it felt so true, so true. I guess, like, in an odd way, like, I don't know if you can, I haven't processed it enough to, if you want to call it love bombing or whatever, but it seems to me I have experienced a version of that, being told that I'm the love of someone's life, being asked to marry them, experiment, being adored throughout behind closed doors, being hurt by what I saw but wanting to work through it and have a conversation and get clarity and,
At the end of the day, Kath said they just felt humiliated by everything JoJo had done.
I was told that there are confused feelings there, do with that what you will, and that they had realised in the house that I wasn't the person that they wanted to spend the foreseeable future with. Which has honestly been, as you can probably tell by my demeanour, so shocking that I feel kind of subhuman right now. And I feel incredibly humiliated and I feel a bit embarrassed. I feel like the internet might have warned me a little bit, and I guess I didn't listen, but I also just followed my heart, and I love really big, and I love really intensely, and I believed promises, and I believed gestures and words and acts of intense intimacy.
While JoJo was still on the show, she received a letter from home. It was written by her mom, but it also included a short message from Kath saying they were keen to see you when you get out. That letter left JoJo feeling really unsettled. In the confessional, she talked about how disappointed she was that there wasn't more affection in the message. Like, where was the I love you? Where was the I miss you? JoJo even said that this was definitely going to be a conversation after the show because it really threw her off. People watching at home immediately picked up on the vibe and said, yeah, Kath must be feeling some type of way about everything they're seeing between JoJo and Chris. Even some of the other housemates wondered how JoJo's partner must be feeling watching all of this play out live. On TikTok, Kath later said that when they finally saw JoJo again, even after making the long trip to the finale, JoJo was still upset about the letter not being affectionate enough.
I feel pretty spent. I feel extra spent instead of being met with like love, and I guess like I thought my effort to fly 24 hours would be considered, but instead there was a lot of anger around things like the letter and not wanting to be on TV and stuff like that, which is fine. Everyone, wants what they want from their relationships, but I thought I was doing the right thing by coming over here and by showing up and by trying to be the bigger person in a situation that has been so incredibly hard and so incredibly intense and so incredibly destabilizing, and again I keep saying the word humiliating, I don't know how else to say it, but yeah.
In the end, Kath confirmed that what we saw on TV was pretty much the truth. They didn't have much to say about Chris, but it was clear they were hurt.
But yeah, everything we saw transpire, the emotional cheating, the overcrossing of boundaries, and the questioning of our relationship on national TV was not fabricated. And it took that person less than an hour to follow through with in terms of Mr. Christopher, I don't know, I have opinions, I'm not going to say them now. In terms of their relationship, that's their journey, enjoy, but yeah, pretty brutal.
Since the finale, JoJo has posted a few things on TikTok, saying she wants to stay in the UK but hasn't really addressed everything directly. Meanwhile, people online have had a lot to say. Kath has even liked some TikToks that were super critical of JoJo, including one that said, "Not surprising from JoJo given her track record. They broke up. What happened with JoJo and Chris was real. What she did to you was terrible and unbelievably degrading. I don't know why we even give this person a platform anymore. Lots of love to you. Get offline and heal." Imagine watching your partner fall in love with someone else in real time. Can't even imagine that pain. Honestly, the whole situation is just a huge mess. I think what Big Brother really showed is that JoJo doesn't fully know herself yet, and that's okay because she's still young. but she should have thought about how her actions and words would affect her partner. Hopefully, JoJo takes time to reflect on how she would have felt if the roles were reversed, if she had to watch Kath cuddle and flirt with someone else on TV while questioning their relationship. But for now, that's where things stand with the whole JoJo Siwa Big Brother drama. Let me know what you think about everything in the comments. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.